I'm Chritopher Orr. I'm a painter. I'm from Scotland, although I've lived in London now for like around 20 years. Over the last kind of 2 or 3 years, the paintings have developed. They've kind of moved away from this small format, and they started getting a bit larger. It kind of gave me this sort of freedom to move in different directions, to start to use a bit more colour, use broader brush strokes, not to be sort of concerned about detail and how things look, to let the painting start to kind of breathe more and expand. When I was thinking about how to change the work, how to move it on, suddenly painting a bright orange or bright green background and painting the figures into that. I found it quite strange as well, very difficult to work with, and something I'm not used to, and I thought this is quite a good idea, not to start working in a way that you're not comfortable with and see where it goes. And over the last couple of years, it has changed. The colours have become much more saturated. I'm using colours I would never have used before. It's bright greens and oranges and yellows. The space itself, it kind of alludes to being a landscape, but it's not quite anymore. It's moved away from that. It's not quite clear that these are trees and this is water. It could be something else. It's kind of become much more vague. The figures are coming from this old source material, old magazines and books, and sort of looking into the background. And I started to choose the figures that were kind of incidental to the photograph. They weren't the main subject, they were the kind of extras. And often when you start to look at them, you find little things. You notice the way somebody's hand, the finger might just be touching something, or the way somebody's foot is placed, quite something odd, or something. Just some little things that kind of catch your eye that you maybe never notice until you really look at this figure. I tend not to think of it in terms of a narrative at all. They are, very much about a feeling, probably from my own experience of kind of nature and standing, looking into the dark, or being, waist deep in a lake. It can go from, enjoyment to kind of fear quite quickly sometimes. They're very much open to interpretation as well, I think.